Yin stepped cheerfully out of the classroom. She felt happy because after a week of not spending time with her super busy boyfriend, today she would finally go home with him. Yin was a sophomore law student. She was a beautiful and attractive girl who unfortunately already had a boyfriend named Juin. He was an accounting student known for being smart and active in campus organizations. Your face is glowing so much like you just won a prize. Mina walked alongside Yin, smiling teasingly at her friend. Of course. I have to look perfect every time I meet Juin. It's been a week since I last saw him and I miss him so much. It's unusual, even though he's busy. Usually you two only go 3 days without seeing each other. Mina raised an eyebrow in surprise, knowing very well how infatuated her friend was with Juin. She couldn't imagine her lasting long without seeing him. Juin said his class schedule is busier than last semester. He's also been appointed as a committee member for the economics faculty event. Understandable, right? Juin is an active student. So, as a good girlfriend, I have to be understanding. Whether I like it or not, we won't be seeing each other for a while. Whatever you say. So, did you arrange to meet Juin somewhere? Is he picking you up? Yesterday, Juin said to wait at the gazebo in the park as usual, but I want to go straight to his class. I want to surprise him. He'll be shocked to see me suddenly in his class. Alright then, I'm getting scared seeing you smile like that for too long. Okay, bye Mina. See you. Yin has arrived, and now she's walking towards her boyfriend's class. She looks around. Many male students steal glances at her, but Yin, who is used to such situations, remains indifferent and unaffected. Well, it can be said that Yin is a very beautiful girl, tall and slender, with flawless and well-maintained skin, and soft slightly wavy hair that she always tosses around. She's used to drawing attention wherever she goes and she's been feeling that way since school. But sometimes those mischievous, flirtatious looks still make her uncomfortable. If it weren't for Juin, I wouldn't want to set foot here. Yin shudders with horror and quickly walks towards Juin's class. This time, she attracts more attention because everyone knows that this line of sight definitely isn't from the accounting department. So her arrival draws the attention of other students. It's not difficult to find Juin's class because he had invited Yin there before. As she gets closer to Juin's class, Yin's heart beats faster with joy. She deeply cares for her boyfriend who has been with her for a year and a half. Getting closer, Yin faintly hears Juin's voice and a girl's voice. Yin peeks through the door crack and sees Mona, Juin's classmate who was also Yin's friend back in high school. I can't just break up with Yin like that. You know I love her deeply. Then, don't you love me? Don't do this, darling. I love you too. Please don't be like this. Since we decided to be in a relationship, we agreed to keep it hidden. Mona looks like she's holding back tears. But for how long, Juin? I'm tired of being second. It hurts to see you being affectionate with Yin. I'm also your girlfriend. I should be able to stand by your side without hiding like this. Mona cries softly, and Juin pulls her into his embrace. Just a moment, please. Just a moment. Juin hugs and rubs Mona's back. Yin, who witnesses the scene, is obviously shocked. Intent on surprising Juin, she's the one who ends up being surprised in such a painful way. A feeling of suffocation rushes into her chest, shattered and angry combined. Yin's fists clench before she forcefully pushes the door, startling the embracing couple. Juin releases Mona immediately. Yin, what are you doing here? Juin quickly walks over to Yin. Juin stands in front of Yin and reaches for her hand, but Yin immediately pushes him away harshly. Since when? Since when have you been playing behind my back? Yin asks with restrained anger, her emotions ready to explode at any moment. I can explain everything, Yin. Please don't be angry yet. Explain what? Explain that you love two people at once. Explain that you've been playing behind my back. Who's first? Are you cheating? Or am I the one being cheated on? Yin's voice rises. She's starting to explode, her face red, unable to contain herself anymore. She loves Juin deeply, but the reality in front of her slaps her in the face. Juin bows his head, while Mona walks slowly and stands next to Juin, making Yin feel even more suffocated and disgusted. You were my first girlfriend, Yin. Mona has often been there for me when I'm tired of all my organizational activities and school assignments. Do you remember? A few months ago I asked for your permission to accompany Mona home because of the late night practicum. From then on, Mona and I grew closer. So it's been several months. I've been your fooled girlfriend? Why didn't you ask me to accompany you? Because I know you don't like anything about campus organizations. I didn't want to make you uncomfortable. And so you ended up cheating? That's not a reason I can accept, Juin. I would have been there for you anytime, even if I didn't like it. I'm sorry, Yin. Forgive me. Juin speaks with an extraordinary sense of guilt. Yin normalizes her breathing. Several times she exhales sharply to alleviate the tightness and pain in her chest. We're done. Yin, Please don't. Then what do you want? I love you so much. You know that. Slowly, the palm of Yin's right hand gently touches Juin's left cheek. I love you so much. You know that, right? But you cheated on me with my high school friend. Yin's left hand now starts to rise, slowly touching Mona's right cheek. She is now standing right next to Juin. Why did both of you do this to me? Before the two could answer, Yin's hands, now on Juin and Mona's cheeks, immediately shifted to the sides of their heads. And the next moment, quickly, Yin thrusts Juin and Mona's heads together until they collide. Mona and Juin immediately scream in pain as their heads collide. The next moment, Yin immediately slaps them both. Your relationship won't last, and you'll never be happy. Both of you are unfaithful and you'll both end up destroyed. Mona, just wait for when this jerk will cheat on you too. I'm lucky to be free from a vile man like him. Yin quickly leaves, unable to bear being in the room with the people who broke her heart. Yin, wait. Juin tries to chase Yin, but Mona holds him back. Just let her go. This way we can play our roles as true lovers. Juin messes up his hair in frustration. He still loves Yin, but he can't leave Mona either because he's grown fond of her. When they decided to play with fire behind Yin's back, Juin anticipated that it might get exposed someday, but he didn't expect it to happen this soon, and it hurt. The pain in his heart is greater than the pain from the collision of their heads and the slap on his cheek. Juin sighs in frustration. Of course, Yin could be this cruel to him. He also realizes Yin is a determined person. It's too risky to toy with a girl like her. Jungkook drives his car at a moderate speed. Occasionally, he hums along to the rhythm of the music playing. He's in a happy mood right now. Today marks exactly 1 year since he started dating his girlfriend, Hyein, the campus sweetheart. On the passenger seat, he has prepared a bouquet of lilies, her favorite flowers. Jungkook has also prepared a cheesecake, Hyen's favorite. He plans to take Hyein out for dinner at the restaurant he's already booked. Jungkook said he would pick up Hyein at 7 p.m., but it seems he's arrived too early because he can't wait to see his beautiful girlfriend. Jungkook enters Hyen's residential area and furrows his brows in surprise when he sees Hyein with another man. They stand in front of the house. Jungkook stops his car and observes from a distance. Isn't that Woobin, the engineering student? What is he doing at Hyen's house? Jungkook's eyes widen as he sees them kissing, Hyen's hand already on Woobin's neck, as if enjoying the kiss. Damn, what are they doing? Are you cheating on me, Hyen? Jungkook grips the steering wheel tightly, hitting it hard, channeling his emotions that have reached boiling point. He takes out his phone and takes a picture of them. They break the kiss, embracing briefly before Woobin leaves Hyen. Jungkook quickly grabs his phone and calls Hyen. Are you ready? Oh, just a moment, honey. I'm getting ready. Are you close? Hyen furrows her brows slightly, not used to Jungkook speaking in such a tone. The Jungkook she knows is a loving boyfriend who speaks softly and affectionately to her. I'll be there in 10 minutes. Jungkook hangs up his phone, trying to calm his emotions. He leans against the steering wheel, trying to regulate his breathing to ease the tightness in his chest. A few minutes later. Have you been waiting long? Hyen has opened the car door and sits. There's no response from Jungkook, making Hyen turn to him. Hey, Jungkook, what's wrong with you? Jungkook immediately grabs his phone and shows her the photo of them kissing earlier. Can you explain this? Jungkook asks coldly, holding back his anger, ready to erupt. Hyen is obviously shocked, trembling with fear. She didn't expect Jungkook to find out so quickly. Answer me, Hyen. What does this mean? Jungkook, wait, let me explain to you. Hyen is on the verge of tears. Are you cheating? Are you playing behind my back? Jungkook asks bitterly. He loves Hyen deeply. The incident just now feels like a hard blow to his heart, causing him to feel suffocated. I'm sorry, Jungkook. I'm sorry. That's all Hyen can say. Honestly, she feels guilty, but she can't lie to her heart. How long has this been going on? For the past 5 months. Hyen bows her head, unable to meet Jungkook's angry gaze. What's lacking in me? Haven't I always followed your wishes? Jungkook sighs in frustration, leaning back in his seat and closing his eyes. I'm sorry, Jungkook. You've been so good to me, but I can't lie that I also love Woobin. We're done. Get out of my car now. Hyen remains silent, shaking her head. She still loves Jungkook, but she can't let go of Woobin. Get out. I'm sorry, Jungkook. Hyen gets out of Jungkook's car with tears still streaming down her face. Damn it. Jungkook slams the steering wheel and speeds off in his car. Jungkook stops at a cafe in downtown Seoul. He chooses to sit in a corner booth. He needs to calm himself down after the heartbreak he's just experienced. Isn't that Yin? Why is she alone here? Where's Juin? Because Jungkook knows that Yin is Juin's girlfriend. Usually whenever he accidentally meets Yin, Juin is always with her. Curious, Jungkook approaches her. Are you alone, Yin? Mind if I join you? Yin is surprised by Jungkook's arrival. She had intended to calm herself down alone, but now she's facing Jungkook, her classmate. Oh, hey, Jungkook. Sure, it's not like I own this place. Why are you alone here? Where's Juin? Jungkook looks around, searching for the presence of this girl's boyfriend. I don't know. Maybe he's spending time with Mona? Yin answers without much interest, her hands busy stirring her drink in front of her. What do you mean? Jungkook, answer me. Am I not pretty enough? Am I not good enough? Am I not attractive enough? Jungkook is taken aback by her sudden questions. He knows Yin is a bit random, but he doesn't interact with her much even though they're classmates. Why are you asking that? Well, I think you're pretty enough, and from what I've seen, you're also good enough. Jungkook isn't lying. Yin is pretty and her cheerful personality is quite attractive. But why did Juin leave me? Yin lowers her head dejectedly, the feeling of suffocation still lingering as she recalls what happened earlier. You broke up with Juin? How come? As far as Jungkook knows, they were the ideal couple, one of the idolized pairs on campus. He cheated on me with Mona. Yin stared ahead with a melancholic gaze, making Jungkook feel sorry for his classmate. Is cheating becoming a trend now? What do you mean? I also just broke up with Hyun. And do you know why? Because she cheated. How could that happen? I don't know. Maybe she and I weren't meant to be. But I'm thankful that she showed me this, so I wouldn't feel deeper pain later on. Rather than it being revealed later, it's better if it's revealed now. Rather than getting divorced later, it's better to break up now. You're right, our romantic relationships are quite funny. Yin smiles slightly, feeling a bit calmer with Jungkook's words. She feels like she has someone who shares her fate. Silence falls between them. Yin and Jungkook are busy with their own thoughts until Jungkook comes up with his crazy idea. Yin, what if we date each other? Huh? What did you just say? Yeah. What if we give it a try? We both got betrayed by our partners. Who knows? We might heal each other. Jungkook, are you out of your mind? I can't date someone I don't love. Come on, let's give it a try. It doesn't matter if we don't love each other right now. What's important is that we get out of this heartbreak zone together. How about it? You can vent anything to me, and I can do the same. What do you mean? Friends with benefits? No, friends with benefits is about physical desires without clear emotions involved. What we're going to do involves feelings. We'll try to nurture our feelings together. Yin thinks for a moment, contemplating Jungkook's proposal. Do you think someone like me doesn't deserve your love? Are you sure? Are you not compatible with me? We both know how it feels to be betrayed. Shouldn't we understand each other better? Alright, I'll ask you something first, Jungkook. What is it? Is there a chance you'll go back to your ex? How do you feel about her now? Go back to her? Are you kidding? Right now, I only feel hatred towards her in my heart. Even if she comes to me and kisses my feet, I'll never forgive that damn girl. Seeing the hatred on his face sends shivers down her spine. She never knew Jungkook could be so frightened when he was angry like this. Now it's my turn to ask, would you give another chance to your ex? Of course not. Who does he think I am? He cheated on me as if it was nothing. There will be no more chances for him. In that case, aren't we a match? We can understand each other better. Maybe we don't love each other right now, but do you think I'm not worthy of you, Yin? Don't say that. I never said you're not worthy of me. I just said I don't love you yet. Alright, but we can't be sure if love will truly grow between us or not, so I also want another agreement. Of course, we don't want to be trapped in a loveless relationship forever, right? So, what's your plan? But I want us to date for 3 months first. If during those 3 months, we don't heal each other as we thought we would, then this relationship ends and we're entitled to seek our own happiness. Okay, agreed. They shake hands, smiling slightly at the silly idea they've agreed upon. I think I must be crazy for agreeing to your proposal. It's okay. We have to be crazy if we don't want to fall apart because of our story. And if you want to be crazy, then be crazy only in front of me. For some reason, hearing Jungkook say that makes her face blush. There's another flutter in her heart right now. In that case, how about starting tomorrow I pick you up to go to campus together? If you have other plans, you can bring your own car on that day. Alright, just don't be late. I don't want to be punished by our professors tomorrow morning. Got it, baby. They both laugh, unaware of how fate will play between them. The next day, Jungkook was already standing next to his car, waiting for Yin, who was supposed to come out soon. Jungkook's lips curved into a smile when he saw the girl he was waiting for coming out of the gate. Her fine, wavy hair cascaded beautifully. The light makeup Yin wore was perfect for her lovely face, making Jungkook slightly mesmerized. Ready, my princess? Jungkook opened the door for Yin, while Yin smiled cheerfully at him. Don't be like that, Jungkook. You're overdoing it. It's not overdoing it, baby. We have to make good use of these 3 months. I want love to bloom between us soon. Come on, let's go in. We might be late. Yin sat neatly in the driver's seat. Throughout the journey, they chatted about pleasant things. Neither Jungkook nor Yin expected that they could easily get along and enjoy each other's company and conversation. They occasionally laughed, as if they had forgotten that they were heartbroken just yesterday. Their arrival caused a stir among the campus residents. Jungkook held Yin's hand tightly. They knew Jungkook was Hyun's boyfriend, while Yin was Juin's girlfriend. Both Yin and Jungkook just smiled and answered that they had broken up with their respective partners without clearly stating the reasons. "Aw, our new couple." Mina's shout attracted the attention of their other friends. Mina already knew what had happened after Yin told her last night. Tax on dating Jungkook for longevity. Come on, treat us to lunch. Yoonwoo's teasing was enthusiastically agreed upon by their classmates. Easy. Later you can go to the cafeteria and I'll pay for everything. Let me pay too, so it's not all your money. No need, baby. Let me do it. It's okay. Wow. Cool. We'll get free food. By the way, why did you break up with your partners? It's a secret. Jungkook was amused by Yin's attitude, and he reflexively gently rubbed her head, inviting teasing cheers from all their friends. Let's have lunch together later. I'll treat everyone. Yin just smiled and nodded. At this moment, Yin and Jungkook truly played the role of a couple in love. They seemed to have forgotten the 3-month agreement they had made. The bell rang, and they eventually sat in their respective seats. Jungkook, as usual, sat close to Inwoo and Minju, while Yin sat close to Mina. Shortly after, the professor arrived and began the class as usual. Until finally, 4 hours had passed, their morning classes were over, and now it was time for lunch. Just like this morning, as promised by Jungkook to their classmates this afternoon, they were all treated by Jungkook. All their classmates had gathered in the cafeteria, and they began ordering their food. Jungkook and Yin sat side by side. One of Jungkook's hands had been constantly holding Yin's hand under the table as they waited for their orders to arrive. After this, do you want to go to the library? Because the assignment given by the professor earlier seems like we need references from other books. Yes, we'll go to the library afterward and start working on it there. Shortly after, their ordered menu was already on the table, and they finally enjoyed lunch together. After everyone had finished eating, it was Jungkook's task to pay for all their classmates' meals, including Yin's. After that, they went straight to the library as planned. Yin and Jungkook have finished selecting the books they want to borrow for reference to complete their college assignment. As they were at the library desk, about to register their book loans, suddenly Hyun and Woobin entered the library and their eyes met. Now, the four of them exchanged glances, with Jungkook and Yin showing looks full of hatred and disgust towards the couple now standing before them, Hyun and Woobin. Jungkook's hand now wrapped around Yin's slender waist, while Yin smirked, mocking Hyun, who couldn't hide her surprise at seeing Jungkook so quickly find a replacement for her. Jungkook's heart was truly satisfied. He felt truly fortunate to have entered into a romantic relationship agreement with Yin. In front of Hyun, Jungkook successfully showed that he was unaffected and could easily replace her with another girl. Everyone knew that Yin was also a campus idol because of her beauty. Now, a victorious smile and a disdainful look were clearly displayed on his face. Meanwhile, Hyun couldn't deny feeling sad and disappointed to see Jungkook so quickly replace her with another girl in his heart. But now she also realized that this uncomfortable situation was actually due to her own fault. So, she couldn't protest Jungkook's actions towards her now. After a few minutes, their book registration was finally completed. Jungkook and Yin immediately left the library and headed straight to the parking lot to get into Jungkook's car. Yin noticed Jungkook's tense expression, and she understood his emotions. No matter what, he must not be feeling well right now. Finally, she attempted to hold his hand. Jungkook, I know how you're feeling right now. You still hate her, don't you? Yes, I hate her so much. If only hitting someone wasn't against the law, I really want to hit her and finish off that damn girl. Is there something you want to do to lift your mood? Do you want to watch a movie? Or go for a walk somewhere? Jungkook immediately looked at her. His eyes, which were initially sharp, softened instantly. Without hesitation, Jungkook leaned forward, pulling her neck towards him, and kissed Yin intensely. Yin was surprised by the suddenness of the kiss, but somehow she couldn't resist it. Eventually, without realizing it, her hands wrapped around his neck and they kissed passionately. Jungkook deepened their kiss by tilting his head left and right. The sound of their breaths became hurried in their ears, and his tongue began exploring, intensifying their passionate kissing. After a few minutes of intense kissing, Jungkook finally released their lip lock. Although their kiss had ended, their faces were still very close and their breaths were still heavy. His hand now began to stroke her cheek, his thumb caressing her lips that were moist from their kiss. Once again, Jungkook leaned forward and pressed their lips together. The hot kiss resumed. What was happening between them now? Was it just a release of pent-up desire? One thing's for sure, they both enjoyed it. After a few minutes, Jungkook felt satisfied enough and ended their kiss. He then kissed her forehead for a while, still holding her head with one hand. She closed her eyes, feeling his lips and nose, kissing her forehead, while one of his hands gently caressed her head. I want to thank you for being by my side now. Right now, you're my pride, Yin. I'm glad you're here. Otherwise, I would have looked like a fool in front of that damn girl. I really hope for our relationship. Yin remained silent and smiled. She truly hoped for the best in her relationship with Jungkook, but she knew that only time would provide the answers. For now, all she could do was cherish the moments they shared together. Yin and Mina were enjoying the fresh air as they walked in the backyard when something unexpected happened. Jun suddenly appeared and hugged Yin tightly. Yin and Mina screamed in surprise. Yin, I'm so sorry. I can't stay away from you. Why did you replace me with Jungkook so quickly? Let go of me, you crazy. Do you even have the nerve to come to me? Have you completely lost your shame? Mina, witnessing the scene, also helped Yin to break free. It seemed that Jun had truly lost his mind. However, Jun's strength was far greater than theirs. Finally, with one swift kick, Yin's knee went into action, and with one swift kick, Jun's precious possession became a victim of her knee. Jun winced in pain as he tried to speak. Mona can't replace you. Even though I'm with her now, it's still not the same. You're insane. I don't care about you anymore. Yin finally pulled Mina's hand to return to class. She didn't want to see the man who had been cruel to her ever again. Jungkook lay on his bed, staring at the ceiling in his room, replaying the incident from earlier that afternoon on campus, where Jun had hugged Yin before attempting to force her to let go. Yes, Jungkook had seen it from a distance. Thankfully, Yin had managed to intervene and free her. Honestly, there was a strong pang of jealousy in Jungkook's heart when he saw Yin being embraced by another man. Have I fallen in love with Yin? Yin was looking at the photo she had taken earlier in Jungkook's car. It was a picture of her and Jungkook. He had his arm around her shoulder, smiling broadly at the camera. If I think about it, Jungkook is handsome too. His demeanor is very kind. He's also very warm towards me. What if this relationship ends just when I start feeling comfortable with him? And tomorrow marks the last week of the 3 months we agreed upon. Yin felt restless. She wasn't ready for it to end. The evening after returning from campus, Jungkook invited Yin to his apartment. On the top floor of the building, there was a place with a rather beautiful view. Yin walked and stood by the railing, waiting for the sunset that would soon arrive. A smile lingered on her lips since earlier. She was thrilled that Jungkook had invited her here. Yin's hair was tousled by the strong wind blowing. Didn't you bring a hair tie? I did. It's here somewhere. Yin searched for the hair tie in her bag. Let me do it for you. Jungkook stood behind Yin. His hands skillfully tied up her long hair. Once done, instead of moving away, Jungkook embraced Yin from behind, resting his chin on her small shoulder, making her heart race. You look beautiful today. Jungkook planted a gentle kiss on the exposed side of her neck, causing her to tense up. Oh, only today? So, I'm not pretty on other days? No, baby, you're always beautiful. Yin, can I be honest with you? Jungkook spoke without releasing his embrace, occasionally still planting kisses on Yin's neck from the side, making her heart race even more. Honest about what? Yin tried to act normal, although her heart was pounding wildly, and her stomach felt like it was full of fluttering butterflies. After all this time we've been together and became a couple with that silly agreement we made, I realized that I truly love you. I don't want to lose you, and I want to cherish you forever. Jungkook spoke gently, almost whispering, as they remained in the same position, with Jungkook hugging Yin from behind. I've started feeling comfortable with you too, Jungkook. I think I love you too. I didn't expect that silly agreement to actually heal our wounds. So, from now on, are we really going to be a proper couple? Yin simply nodded, and behind her, Jungkook smiled widely. He was truly happy that what he had hoped for was finally happening. No one would have guessed that when they were both heartbroken, the sadness only lasted for a few minutes before they immediately became a couple with that silly agreement.